Let's talk Aquaman. It's not the Vinnie Chase one. Can you imagine? They went and made Aquaman cool. And Jason Momoa was a beast.
Permission to come aboard.
Aquaman had a budget of $160 to $200 million and made over $1 billion. Over $1 billion. Where is Aquaman 2? When we get an Aquaman 2, don't make us wait until 2022. Come on. Jason Momoa was in such good shape, even interviewers just had to cut to the chase.
Your body is flawless.
So let's jump into the Aquaman workout. It was weights, loads of bodyweight moves, pull-ups, dips, push-ups, along with a bunch of rock climbing as well. Jason Momoa loves his rock climbing.
I like doing, you have to do both. Climbing walls is what I love, but lifting weights are going to put on muscle. So
Jason Momoa did this thing called AR7 Training. I hope it came with a manual. Let's break this down. Accelerated Results 7. It utilizes low reps, low weight, up to 65% at your 1 rep max, little rest. It's high tempo, fast pace, so you feel the burn and you reach failure much sooner. You simply start with 7 sets of 7 reps with 7 seconds of rest between each set for a predetermined circuit of exercises. Next, you follow the same sequence with the number 6. So 6 sets, 6 reps, and 6 seconds of rest. Finally, you go for 5 on everything as your final round. You rest 1 to 2. I'm losing the will to live here. Another apparently stated advantage of the AR7 program is that you get to perform 2 to 3 workouts per day without too much fatigue on your actual joints because you're not using that heavy weight. So you're not putting the wear and tear on the joints, which makes sense. But wow. A whole team to help you out when you're doing that, right? Apparently, Jason Momoa started performing just 1 workout per day, lazy, and then upped it to 3 workouts in 1 day. It's complicated, though, isn't it? Like, you need a small team of accountants and mathematicians with you with pads and computers and things just to work out what's going on. How many reps have I got left on this one? You could just get my program, by the way, link in the description. Hey, listen, the moment that they yelled rap, Jason Momoa could finally cancel his gym membership and also forget about that really complicated workout that he had to do.
I haven't trained since. That's just nothing. I don't touch a weight unless they're paying me to do it. I don't enjoy lifting weight. I enjoy doing the things I love to do, like surfing or rock climbing and, that kind of stuff. But I don't like going into a gym.
Let's get into the diet. The diet was real simple. Meat and veg. No carbs. 0 carbs. Unless one exception. It was Jason Momoa's favorite drink. It's not filtered water.
And I really love beer. And this is probably the healthiest thing. But you gotta remember, I'm away from my wife, I'm away from my kids, I'm eating no carbs, I'm on some crazy diet, I have to work out in between busting my ass and doing stunts. Yeah. The dog needs a bone, and that bone is some Guinness at the end of the night, and I just like to be able to, because I'm gonna wake up and you're just in pain, go back to work, do the same thing over. It's like the monotony of it. Sometimes you're just like, you look forward to scenes, but I like to I'm a social butterfly. I like to sit down with my friends, talk about anything else, then work, have a couple pints. Not that I condone that, but my body's really used to that. So we were doing Batman vs Superman, and I had to do so some people work out and they deplete themselves of carbs, so that when you have a little bit of sugar, your veins go up. But I'm just one of those people that have thick skin. Like I have Hawaiian thick skin. I don't have like that, paper thin white where you see veins. I don't vein out. So I was really depleted, and we had water all the time, and then the last 24 hours it's just like a couple ice cubes. So you're just trying to peak for 1 day, right? And my body wasn't showing up, and it wasn't happening. And I go to my trainer at the time. I go, "Give me a Guinness." And so right before we did the underwater thing, I cracked 2 Guinness, pounded them, and my body's like, my whole body can see like my veins going like. I'm like the Hulk. I'm like, you wouldn't like me when I'm angry. I start filling up. My muscles start filling up because it's so used to having that's its sugar intake.
Talking about his diet for Aquaman, Jason Momoa said, I just eat my meat, I drink my Guinness, and I lift some heavy weights. Train hard, train hard, train hard. I've always been about healthy living, apart from the fact that I love a good beer and cigar. I love carbs, but denial is good for training the mind. I prefer to eat as much lean meat and veggies as possible and save the calories for Guinness. So when he finished filming Aquaman, his go-to cheat meal was, yeah, you guessed it.
Beer.
Yeah.
I don't need food, it's the beer I want.
It wasn't really a cheat, Jason, considering you never stopped drinking it. His real cheat was bread and butter. It's well simple. He said, I'm just eating bread and butter. Every day is a cheat day. Hey, listen, if you want to get ripped and in your best shape, if you want to build that Hollywood physique, link in the description. My program is ready for you to download now.